What is up, everyone? I'm Ryan from Fireside Yankees, and today we're talking about the Yankees' 8-7 loss to the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, I'm not going to pull any punches here. That sucks. That was terrible. That was awful. That sucked a lot. That was an infuriating game. That was a very winnable game, but the Yankees weren't able to get it done. Now, this series sucks for a lot of reasons, mainly because you feel like if you're at full strength or closer to full strength, that you can pull out the win here. You really do feel like you're an Aaron Judge away, or a Giancarlo Stanton away, or a Luis Severino away, or a Carlos Rodon away from winning that game. You know, yet today, the bullpen being thin, right? Not having Loaizaga, not having Trevino, not having Efros, not having Canley, you know, that's where it shows. No disrespect to Albert Abreu. It's not like he's terrible, but is he the guy you want to go to in the 10th inning of a game like that? Not necessarily, right? You know, having to go to Jimmy Cordero as your first guy out of the bullpen. Again, is he terrible? No. Is he the first guy you want out, though? Not necessarily. You know, I imagine they're beating themselves up. I don't think Aaron Boone feels too good about it. I don't think the roster feels too good about it. I don't think this team likes losing, right? And I can sit here and I can get mad and I can pound the table. But, you know, what's that going to do, right? Is me pounding the table going to change what happened today? Is me pounding the table going to make Carlos Rodon come back? Is it going to make, you know, Giancarlo Stanton heal up faster? Is it going to change the outcome of this game? No, right? It's the regular season. Not that these games don't matter, because they do. And anyone who says they don't, they're lying to you, right? All of these games matter. But, you know, I'll save the doom and gloom. I'll save doomsday for if the Yankees don't make the postseason or if they get eliminated in the postseason. You know, to sit here and to get all worked up, it's just kind of pointless, right? But with that being said, you know, let's get started with the pitching here. And Gerrit Cole just wasn't great today, right? Now, there is a point in the game where, you know, it's the 6th inning and Aaron Boone has an option to either pull Gerrit Cole with a tying run coming up or keep him in. He chose to keep him in and get burnt. At first, I hated the move. At first, that move pissed me off. At first, I felt like Aaron Boone punted the game away. But, you know, this is the beauty of, you know, just being able to kind of take a step back and kind of breathe for a second. I'm not going to kill Aaron Boone for riding and dying with his ace. With a short bullpen, with what we know, I'm not going to sit here and rip Aaron Boone for Gerrit Cole missing the location on his slider. Should he have pulled him? I think so. Is it a situation where it's like, you know, the Yankees left Domingo Germán out there, or Clark Schmidt out there, or Johnny Brito out there, or even Nestor Cortez out there? No, this is Gerrit Cole. Has Gerrit Cole been that guy all year? Absolutely. You know, has he earned the respect from his manager to get that trust? You know, yeah, I think he's earned that. And did he prove it today? No, he fell short. I imagine he's kicking himself. I imagine Aaron Boone would tell you, you know, that he wished he could go back and undo that decision, knowing what we know now, but that happens. That is part of the game, right? That is part of the day-to-day operations. It's a lose-lose there. If you bring in Wandy Peralta or Jimmy Cordero or Michael King or whoever it may be, and they get bombed, you pulled your ace, and you lost the game, right? Like, that's just, I think it's worse to lose with Gerrit Cole not on the mound than with Gerrit Cole on the mound. And I can kind of understand that, right? Again, that's not the decision I would have made, but I can kind of understand it. End of the day, Gerrit Cole can't do what he did today. That can't happen, right? You're up 6-0. You can't get bombed like that. You know, I get it. He's pitched really well all year, so I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like Gerrit Cole's failed the Yankees, but he came up short today. You know, he's been excellent all year, and today wasn't his day. That's part of the ups and downs with baseball. The offense showed up. You know, yes, they could have had a couple more big moments late in the game, but when you score 7 runs against that Tampa Bay pitching staff, what else are you going to ask from this team? Harrison Bader's been such a fresh breath of air. I mean, he's incredible, right? The new bat he's using, I don't know if you guys read this article from The Athletic, you know, talking about, you know, he used a bat that Pete Alonso autographed. He liked the feel of it. He used it in the postseason, the axe flare kind of handle bat, and it's worked beautifully for him. And, you know, end of the day, he's awesome, right? You feel good about having Harrison Bader. You're going to feel good about having Aaron Judge. You didn't get swept. I think that's kind of the big thing here, right? Did you walk into this series expecting to win it? No. Would it have been nice to win it? Yes. Knowing what you knew today, should we have won it? Yes. Does this suck? Yes. But is the season over? Far from it, right? You know, I'm going to preach this idea of just go out there and try to win as many games as possible and see where you end up. See how you end up in the postseason, reevaluate yourself at the deadline. you got to make the postseason. That's the first step, right? I'm not going to talk division, World Series, ALDS, ALCS, rematching the Astros, getting past the Rays, because we have no idea what the postseason looks like. But what I do know is that this team needs to play better. This team needs to get on a roll. This team has been very up and down, and they feel like they're on the cusp of breaking out at times. They're not necessarily there. Maybe the inclusion of Aaron Judge, maybe a homestand here can get them going. A good week here can put them back in the driver's seat in terms of getting themselves back off their feet, getting themselves in a postseason conversation, putting themselves in a situation where they can make some noise, right? We've seen this team get off to worse starts. We've seen this team play worse and overcome it, right? The beauty is that they're not going to be this injured, right? The beauty is that stretch where they played like crap and they were injured is behind us for now. That stretch is past us. Now we look forward, right? It's not about what you do in May, though that plays a role. It's about what you do on the entirety of the year. It's about what your record looks like after 162 games. So, I'm not going to say don't be mad. That's stupid. Be mad. This is a game to get mad about. This sucks, right? I was livid watching this game, right? This freaking sucked. But am I going to sit here and scream at my computer and make my neighbors wonder if I'm getting attacked in my room? No, definitely not. That's not going to happen today. End of the day, I'm going to commend Harrison Bader. Awesome. I know Anthony Rizzo came up short there, but he had a bunch of big walks and a huge home run to kind of get the Yankees going. I thought the Yankees as a whole hit really well. I thought they took excellent swings. Aaron Hicks had his first extra base hit. It was a huge one. Oswaldo Cabrera had a nice day. That's good to see. He needs to get the ball rolling. LeMahieu with 2 hits. He's been automatic. Glaber had 2 hits today. I think that's huge for him as well. He's someone who's kind of been up and down. Volpe has to start hitting a little bit better. I feel like once Volpe starts slowing down, the offense starts to slow down with him. Hopefully the inclusion of Aaron Judge kind of helps him there. And I thought the bullpen actually did a pretty good job, right? Jimmy Cordero wasn't great, I get it, but, for the most part, they pitched really well. Clay Holmes, this series, flawless, right? Yesterday, big 8th inning. Today, big 7th inning. Pitched really well. Maybe he's just not a closer. Maybe he's just not right, or maybe he was just losing it and just needed confidence. I'm going to commend Aaron Boone for getting him work in, and quite frankly, I'm going to commend Aaron Boone for not burning his bullpen. I'm not going to say Aaron Boone managed great today, but I'm not going to sit here and say he cost the Yankees. End of the day, when you put up 7 runs, you should win. That's on the pitching staff. Garrett Cole, again, cannot give up those 2 home runs. That can't happen. You can't throw a cookie of a slider right down the middle to Christian Bethancourt. Trust your fastball. Trust your stuff. Get the job done. You move on to Oakland. This is a series, a get-me-right series. This is the type of series you go in, you look for a sweep. They haven't had one all year. They could really use one right now. And they're going to have Tampa again. You know what? I'm not saying Tampa's beatable, but they're not unstoppable. I think this team could beat Tampa. I think this team could beat anyone. They just have to figure it out, right? If you can walk away from this week, you go put together even a 5-2 week, that would be excellent. You put together a 5-2 week here, and you push yourself, to a pretty good situation in the American League. You get the ball rolling, your schedule lightens up a little bit after this month, and you see where you are, right? End of the day, you're getting some pieces back. The lineup looks a little more complete. Start incorporating that. Start making better decisions at the plate. We're seeing Cabrera look a little bit better. That's excellent. He got on base 3 times, right? Cabrera's struggled. He's been terrible all year. I don't think Garrett Cole's going to be this bad again. I don't think he's going to get bombed like this again. So that's all you can hope for. Severino should be back soon. He's starting a rehab in AAA, barring a setback. And, that's really all you can say. With that being said, let us know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys have to say about this game, about this series, all that stuff in the comment section below. Join the conversation. You guys can tweet at us at Fireside Yankees, reply to us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and, of course, this YouTube page. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcast or on Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. And, of course, you guys can check out Fireside Yankees for daily content. You guys can check out Empire Sports Media for all your favorite New York sports content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.